We haven't heard anything about the new episode yet. I'm pretty sure it is 77. Wait, is this 77 part 2 or part 3? Or is this 70? I'm stupid. I forgot how. Bro, my memory decomposed. I just looked at it. What? Okay, yeah, it's fine.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Elite Cameraman here.
It's been a while. Hello, cameraman. Maybe you should try, give your character some more cosmetics or something.
Been some time since this happened. Still, even though we have yet to receive
there
any
leak?
leaks, thanks to
Okay.
Iron Cameraman, who also is known as Farm Pov, did have a short interview with Boom, not just about episode 77 part 2,
Okay.
but he also asked some important questions about the lore. I let this interview marinate to think about some good theories before I started making the video, is what I would like to say, but I was just lazy. Anyways, I decided to overcome this
Okay.
laziness and
Hey, at least he's being honest. He's honest.
provide you guys with the questions Boom was asked with today. Because from what I can gather, I doubt all of you have seen this interview. But before I start talking about this, make sure to
Okay.
like this video and subscribe. Also, if you already have seen the
Link in description.
interview, make sure to still watch until the end, because I might have some crazy theories about Boom's answers. Who knows, you'll only know if you watch bruh. Anyways, here we go. First of all, I have to tell you guys that I have zero idea on when the next part of episode 77 is coming out. It's
Okay.
been about 10
Yeah.
days since part 1, and we haven't even received any leaks, so I don't think I'll even try to guess until we receive some leaks. If we don't receive any leaks until Sunday, I'll try and seduce Boom into sending me a leak so that I
What?
can share it with you guys. Hopefully Blood is
What did you
cooking
say?
a masterpiece right now.
So
I don't know if the main battle will happen in part 2, since there is still a chance that Boom will drag out the main fight until part 3, but it will definitely be worth the wait. Now, if we move on to the questions that were asked to Boom, you'll see that the first question from Iron Cameraman is, what did Astro UFO and Fake G-Man talk about in episode 60?
Okay.
As you guys know, until episode 76 full version, we
Oh,
never
yeah.
knew what the toilets were saying when they were
They-
talking in Skibidi
Yeah.
language. And according to Boom, the Skibidi language is much more advanced compared to any human language. And I think Astro's being a very advanced civilization has a big role in this. But thanks to Boom and him putting subtitles under episode 76's full version,
We could
it was
read.
the first episode we received which included English subtitles for the parts where the toilets speak in Skibidi. This was a big revelation
Okay,
since it
yeah.
included their plans. And Boom's answer to Iron Cameraman's question is, episode 79 will unlock something that reveals a lot of information. This, unless it's a misdirection from the question, might mean that we'll either get a way to understand the Skibidis from now on,
Okay.
Boom will include
Nice.
a flashback of sorts which shows scientists
Yeah. Or maybe it's only in the full episode. Some of the conversation will be shown, but maybe all now. That'd be cool. You know, got the
plans with G-Man
Subtitles.
Toilet and their overall goals. Maybe
Yeah.
this is for G-Man to gain the Titan's trust, which we'll talk about later in the video, since Iron Cameraman also asked about that. It is really interesting, though, since we got these subtitles, it's likely
Yeah.
that Boom might actually include this new thing in the story, and make it so that the scientists from the Alliance have analyzed the language and finally learned it, which will allow us to understand the
you know
language
that.
with the subtitles, making it a more immersive story.
Okay.
But at the same time, maybe
Yeah.
Boom is referring to something completely different that might have something to do with Astro's plan.
Yeah, maybe it's like showing how they get upgraded or like their plan room or something. Maybe that could be cool.
Since the question also included the UFO toilet. The next question Iron Cameraman asked is something we already knew, actually, and I think he asked the wrong question. He should have asked not what it says, but why the secret agent did it. You'll understand what I mean when I
What?
show it to you.
Okay.
He said, in episode 66, POV Cameraman received a message with a picture of the killed Titans, but before that we saw a picture of Secret Agent and unreadable text. What did it write? We already knew what it wrote here. I remember going frame by frame and it said something about Titan being dead, but I'm too lazy
Okay.
right now to go back and check it. But it doesn't matter because this image was faked. It was a fake screenshot produced by the Secret Agent from what we know. So the
Yeah.
real question should be why he did it and how. Is Bro a Photoshop god? Because ain't no way I can edit them Titans being dead like that. Secret Agent literally broke the fourth wall, downloaded SFM and all the models, and remade it inside the Skibidi verse to make the cameraman go berserk in this scene.
Yellow? Wait.
Episode 66 was crazy though, And as you can also guess,
Yeah.
Boom's answer to this question was one of his classic answers.
Cannot.
Nerd finger.
Walao.
Bro didn't even answer it.
Come on.
Anyways, the next question hits more deep because Boom kind of gives an answer to one of the big questions. Iron Cameraman said, "Is Secret Agent cooperating with someone we haven't seen yet?
Okay.
If so, who is it? Human, Alliance Agent, Skibidi Toilets, or Astro Toilets?"
All.
This really is an
Imagine
interesting
says all.
question because until now we've only seen him work alone, but with the chair and the palm tree.
Oh yeah, and also the two main cameramen, remember?
Lately, we've been theorizing that he might be working alongside a race we have yet to see. There are also people who want to see him work alongside of Male 09, but we'll see what happens later on because Boom actually answers this question
Ooh.
with too early,
Oh.
which means it is a possibility that there is someone, but it's too soon to reveal. But even the
Okay.
fact that he answered it might mean that it's not actually that far away.
Yeah, maybe like around 85-ish. I don't know.
Because if something is so far ahead, Boom usually does not answer the
Make sure
question at
guess.
all, and let it be. The next question was, since Skibidi Toilets are now friends with the Alliance, can we expect them to work together? For example, they could combine their knowledge to create a new Titan or improve an existing Titan.
Too
I
early?
think this doesn't need any explanation from me since it's pretty obvious, and Boom answered with possibly, which
Okay.
basically means yes in Boom's Q&A language.
Oh
The
yeah.
next question actually reveals us.
Yeah, I don't know why. I have a similar problem with me when people are like, blah blah blah, yes or no, and then I'll be like, I don't know, sure, and then they'll be like, so is that a yes? Because I sound uncertain. It's just weird. It's just weird lingo.
A little more about the Astros than we knew so far, since it's almost impossible to understand this while watching the series. Iron Cameraman asked, before the death of Scientist, Astro Toilets were slow to attack Skibidi Toilets.
Uh-huh.
Did the Scientist have some secret information that deterred Astro Toilets from attacking, or was he simply respected? If it wasn't the Scientist, why was episode 70 the turning point for the Astros?
Uh-huh.
This is a really good question, and I'm glad we got an answer to it because it's weird that UFO Toilet has been around since episode 54 or something, and they've
Yeah.
been slowly increasing their involvement in
Defenses?
the fight over time, which we thought wasn't much at all. But it seems like UFO Toilet might have been the first scout that the Astros sent, because according to Boom's answer, Astros
Uh-huh.
take time to analyze the situation. They don't know how strong the Alliance is and where it's hiding. They have a plan, though, which basically
Okay.
means they've been on the Alliance ass since episode 54, and they've
Yeah.
been slowly planning.
Yeah, maybe they were pretending like, yeah, we're gonna be on your team. We gonna, because they said treason. So maybe they were like, yeah, we're with you, G-Man. We're gonna betray our own kind, and then we're gonna defeat them, And then once they're on their side, they deal with the regular toilets and the Alliance.
And moving their pieces, waiting for the perfect opportunity. But with the fact that they don't know how strong the Alliance can get and where their headquarters are, it's probably hard for them to analyze their growth rate when it comes to technology. And with the
Uh-huh.
fact that the Toilets are now teaming up with the Alliance might get in the way of the Astros' plans, since it'll cause their calculations about the power of the Alliance be off balance. It'll be interesting to see what their plan to overtake the Alliance is, and how the Alliance will respond, because so far Astro's
Yeah.
been shitting on them. The
Yeah.
next question is quiet interesting, especially because of Boom's answer. Iron Cameraman asked, is it possible to make Skibidi Toilets human again? If so, are the Speakermans capable of doing this, since the Skibidi Toilets are infected with the
Probably,
sound?
but it's not gonna
Which
reveal.
Boom responded with, after the transformation, you can only evolve into something better. I
Oh,
think Boom is trying to say both the hardware
The hybrid?
heads and toilets are more evolved compared to humans, and there is no reason for them to transform back. And they can only improve. Maybe the toilets can all slowly be transformed into mutant toilets,
Yeah.
since we've been seeing more and more highly intelligent mutant toilets, and half the G-Squad members are basically mutant toilets who can actually
Yeah, and it's
talk
pretty
English,
cool.
as we saw in part 1 of episode 77.
and they become stronger and more efficient. Look at this.
But what about the hardware heads?
They don't need to eat, they don't need to drink, they just need to breathe, I think. Cause look, it's just a toilet.
Can every Alliance member slowly turn into an elite agent over time?
Yeah, probably.
After this question, Iron Cameraman asked, in an additional scene in season 24, TV Man Titan let us know that he's unlikely to be friends with G-Man, so the Alliance's massive union with the Skibidi Toilets viewers were curious. How would the TV men react to this, and would he change his mind to also join the Alliance and give G-Man a chance?
Probably
I
would,
got a lot of
right?
people telling me that I was exaggerating the fact that TV men wouldn't want to team up with the Toilets, but I guess I can show this as my proof now since Boom answered with, "It might take extreme measures." I don't know what those measures will be, but TV men ain't giving
Yeah, maybe if like they are on the verge of dying, then they'll only trust them, you know?
in fast. They are disgusted by the Toilets, and unless something crazy bad happens that would also
So they
risk
hate-
their own race's priorities, there ain't no way they are teaming up. This next question makes the Astros seem like a bigger threat than they have been because Iron Cameraman asked, "How many planets have the Astro Toilets already taken over?" And
Many.
Boom said, "Many, bro. Earth is cooked." Iron Cameraman once more asked something about
Aw.
the Astros after this, and it was about Astros killing the humans in episode 77, but I think this was obvious from the start. Astros don't even like the fact that Earth has Skibidi Toilets. Why
Yellow?
would they want to create more toilets in Earth? They probably view themselves as a superior race in the universe. They'll keep being delusion-awe toilets.
Also, like, maybe they don't want other species to turn into them because they'll be like, mud blood, you know? You know, like in Harry Potter, there are half humans, half pure wizards, right? Is that what it's called? I don't know. Maybe something like that. But also, we did see animal versions before. Remember the cat one and the dog? No, maybe they need certain ones that can prove themselves.
Hoping until Titan Cameraman busts their asses with his upgraded hammer version 69 in episode
What?
2000. The next question was basically the last question, and it basically confirms that the humans we saw in the flashback
Okay.
in episode 73 were the Alliance
Yeah, okay, again, I remember I made this theory. I was like guessing this is Titan Cameraman. You know, he turns into him.
agents' old human forms, and Boom
Oh, wait.
confirmed that the black shirt guy on the left was also a scientist cameraman,
Oh.
and he died in episode 35. Rest in peace for that guy.
Oh.
Elite cameraman out.
Anyways, make sure to like and subscribe. Pretty interesting. I'm gonna try to find this guy. Maybe I can put a clip. Okay, it could be this guy. I don't know. He died. I'm gonna turn the volume down so I don't get copyright like the olden days. See, maybe he was the one that invented it, but then gets killed. Look, see, we are doing alright, and now they attacked our base. He tried. He gave us the guns. Yeah, and then he dies. Yeah, no one else dies. By the way, not at least the scientists. Yeah, we saw the other scientists escape. So it's either that scientist or the one that gave us the gun. It's either or, basically. Yeah, make sure to like and subscribe and have a great day, everyone. Goodbye.